It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got Aaron Rodgers, your top dog in the league this season.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. Here's Wilson to throw right away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now it's Wilson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Broncos send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. That's taken it around the 40. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 41. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Jets at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
That looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
One thing that...
Now, following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
At To review the play, ruling on the field
So
stands.
not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He'll wind. Full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Paul want to give up the middle. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, good job defensively to recover. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On first down, Wilson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Nothing to score after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Franklin. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jets now to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know, the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're putting 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Avery. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking it about the 36. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos
at their own 19-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20. just one. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Avery.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Rodgers going to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Rodgers again now. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So we've passed the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On play action, Rodgers.
And that nearly the pick that... He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really... and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On third down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, right back to Hall. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 35. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs in their run game, got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Back to Stevenson on first down.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. On play action. Now Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here's Stevenson.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets are calling a field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll run on first down. Avery, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's showtime, baby.
The Broncos on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd down and 5.
Now Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Joe Tryon.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Back to throw. Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Josh Allen. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over.
That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all. Take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
As this complete to Woods.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on second down. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Throwing is Rodgers. Once again, Ruckert. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Now for the point after. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then running it into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wilson to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Wilson. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Wilson.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw is Rodgers. And the throw there going to be in. Taken right near the 30-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 5. 30 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Able to find Patterson. And the defense here giving him no recourse but to get out of bounds after a gain of just a yard.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.